Hi everyone, welcome back to Mazz It Up. Thank you for showing me all the love in the last couple of videos that I've put up, and I got a couple of requests from a few friends of mine, and they suggested that I do a dark eye cool look where it's all smudgy, and they also wanted some tips and tricks on how to keep it for the rest of the day. I really like this look. It's one of my favorite looks. So I have got the dark eyes with the eyeliner, pretty much a little bit of shadow here and there, nude lip, and I've also talked about some of the tips on how you can keep these on as long as possible. Now the only one thing that I will say is that say within 6 hours or so, if you do end up going to the restroom to have a look at your eyes, if the most that this makeup for me moves around is that it comes out a little bit on the sides of your waterline, because that area is always a little bit wet. So what I usually do is that I grab a tissue and I wipe the corners just a tiny bit like that and that, and then you're done for another 6 hours. Now let me know how you go. If you want to see this look in action, please keep watching. Okay, so I've got my base on. It's a very semi-matte base. I've also done my under eye concealer, and I've also got my eyebrows on. If you have oily eyelids, which I do, it is essential that you prime them if you want to keep this look on for at least 6 hours. It goes for me at least 6 to 8 hours. I'm pretty good with this look. First thing first, and this is I'm using the Nars eyeshadow base, and top and bottom will work. Just a tiny bit goes a long way. All over your lids. This prevents your liner, shadow from moving and creasing. Okay, the other thing that I do to ensure that my eyeliner doesn't move too much is that I set it with some kind of a shadow. You can use any palette you want, any eyeshadow you want. I'm just going with the original Naked palette, and I'm going to be using the color Naked and Buck for this particular look. So just with the brush that comes with it, taking the excess off, using the Naked color all over the lid. Next, I'm going to go in with Buck. Just to create a bit of a socket. Then I go back to Naked and just blend all the colors together. Now the next most important thing for this look is that you use either a smudge proof or a waterproof product if your eyeshadow or eyeliner moves around a lot. So for this particular look, and I really swear by these, are the Sephora waterproof eyeliners, and the color I'm using is Black Lace, and it's a matte dark black color. So just gonna line the eyes very close to the lashes. It does not have to be a perfect line because it's gonna get smudged out. And inside your waterline, and just dot it around the outside on the bottom lashes, and if you want you can go inside on the top waterline as well. So I've lined both my top and bottom waterline and the top and bottom lash line. Just gonna use a smudger brush, or this is just a Bobbi Brown eyeliner brush, That works fine for me. And smoke it, smudge it, and soften it. Same thing at the bottom. These eyeliners give you a few minutes of smudging time because then they set afterwards. Okay. Now the other thing that is crucial to these products not moving is you make sure that you have powdered, which you would have before when you set your eyeliner, your under eye concealer, that you powder under the eyes and around the eyes. This way, this is another way to ensure that they don't move around too much. So I'm just gonna quickly tiny bit of eyeshadow powder. This is the Mercier Loose setting powder. Okay. Then another thing, that if your eyelids are oily and you do get the eyeshadows and eyeliner to move around a lot, please use a smudge-proof or a waterproof mascara. What really works for me is the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash. It's really black, as well as it doesn't move around, especially on the lower lashes. It doesn't flake and it doesn't smudge at all. Just gonna quickly curl my eyelashes. My husband keeps asking me why women have to open their mouths when they're doing the mascara. So it's hilarious how I tried to avoid doing that just now. And it's just that we have to concentrate so hard when we're doing our eyelashes, and we have to make sure that we go right down to the roots, that our mouth kind of opens when we do the concentration. But anyway, alright, so those are mascara layers on top and bottom lashes. Now on to blush. Now, blush normally should depend on what kind of lipstick you're going to go with this. Now what my favorite lipsticks, there's two combinations of lipsticks that I go with this particular look. So maybe we'll start with the lipsticks first. So I go a pinky look, which is a MAC staunchly stylish lip liner with a NYX Butter Gloss. And the other look that I really like with this is a complete nude look, which is the Urban Decay Naked 2 lip pencil, a Bobbi Brown beige 2 color matte lipstick, and then a little bit of gloss if you need it. This is again the NYX Butter Gloss. So we'll go with the nude lip today, and then I'll show you what the what kind of blush should be with the nude lip. So line all of your lips. Filling inside as well. Then the lipstick. This color I find goes really well with my yellow base skin tone. It's a beige 2. And then a touch of lip gloss. Now onto blush. For blush, with a nude lip, I would go with a muted color. You don't want a very bright pink or very bright reddish color or even a corally color, but anything that's very bright on your cheeks when you wear a nude lip. You should go with something that's, in my opinion, you should go with something that's a barely there kind of a blush. So for that purpose, I'm gonna go with the Tarte Exposed. This is like a muted nude pink. So it's got a really good color build-up. It's just because it's such a nude color that you need to layer it on a little bit more depending on what your skin tone is like. If you're really pale, this will show up a little bit faster. I'm not that pale, so in that case I need to build it up a little bit more. And the best way to do it is to layer it slowly, and you take very little at a time and make sure that you're not pressing the brush down hard on your skin, and just very gently swirling it around. So that's pretty much the finished look. Let me know what you think of this, and in the comments below. See how this look goes for you. Tell me what products that work for you. This is the combination of products that I use, and the eyeliner and the mascara. I sometimes change the color of the eyeliner. It might be, I could use a dark brown color or a navy color, which goes really well with dark brown eyes. So let me know how this worked for you, or if there is any other substitutes that you can let me know about. I'm all up for options. Hope you enjoyed this look. Take care. Bye bye.